Hey guys, welcome back. I've been doing tons of mining and stuff. I built myself a little enchanting house with anvils to try this mod out with enchanting stuff. As you might be able to tell by my level bar, I sadly had a run-in with some lava. Luckily I hadn't been mining that long, so I didn't lose too much, but I did end up having to make another steel pick. But that's okay. Let me grab that iron one back. While I'm in the house, I just kind of use the iron one to pick things up. I now have 2 steel crushers, and I went ahead and upgraded the furnaces to steel. I didn't bother showing it because, well, it's the same process with the crusher except with the furnace, and I just moved the crafting bench up there to the corner so it's out of the way. So now, today we have a couple of things we want to do. First off, we want to get this abstractor upgraded, so we need black steel, and to get black steel we need infusium and deep iron. So infusium, deep iron, and we're going to need 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, there we go. So there's the black steel. I'll just throw that in the furnace. I went ahead and put all the fantasy ores in this chest and all of the other ores in this chest, or dust I should say, because it just makes crafting a lot easier when I know which chest to go to for which part of the mod. So let's see here, what else are we going to need? This will make us a black steel extractor. And then after that, we can make an ore claws extractor. So I will throw this in the other furnace. And after ore claws is iridite. I think I have some iridite, yes. Whoops, I am short 1. So all these right now are just naturally spawned ores. Of course, the black steel isn't. We just crafted it. Let's see here. After iridite, we have mithril. And mithril is the highest end thing, basically, that I can mine with diamond. After that, I start needing higher level tools, which we will get to this episode. And mithril itself is pretty good. It's on the same level with all of the other diamond stuff. So we'll go ahead and put the adderite in here. Okay, so black steel, which is also on diamond level basically. So black steel is similar to normal steel, except it's a little better. And then we have our claws, or ore claws, something like that. Auriclase, really weird name. Okay, and then we have adderite and mithril. Okay, and this episode, after we finish upgrading the abstractor, we'll be going to the Nether to get into some of the Nether ores, which I think should be fun. There we go. Now I have enough adderite to upgrade this again. There we go. And I believe mithril is where we stop. Yeah, I don't think I have the ability to get Herdoth. I need rubichrome and mithril. Actually, I think I have. Yeah, okay. But I don't have enough mithril. Alright. So that's the problem about the fantasy ores. When you get high enough up, they get really hard to find. I did a lot of mining. As you can see, the normal stuff I have tons of, and I don't have very much, aside from the deep iron, I don't have very much of the fantasy stuff. So the fantasy stuff is rarer, but it gives you a reason to be down mining more, which is kind of my one criticism of Tekkit, is you get to a point in Tekkit where you just really don't have to do anything. And that's no fun. So, yeah, Mithril is where we can stop. And I guess, let's see, what do I have a bunch of? Silver, copper. I want to smelt up a bunch of copper. And let's see, I have a bunch of promethium. And I want to see how much experience I can get for a copper bar starting at 0 from one of these things. And then we can use these levels to play with a bit. So while this is smelting up, I'm going to look at the strength chart of all the ores on the Minecraft the Minecraft forum page and see what type of armor I should make for the Nether. Okay, we're back, so we're going to put the copper in here and some promethium and see what exactly happens. Also, I just realized that astral silver, which we have some of now, will let me mine orcamnite. What is that stuff called? It's called orichalcum, which is like the next level up in the Misty Craft. Wow, I really don't get that many levels for this stuff, do I? What happens if I put something more valuable in there? Like, let's take an emerald, per se. Because right now, its value doesn't seem to be all that fantastic to me. But first I'll just let it finish eating up my copper. And then I'll just throw an emerald in there. In fact, I'll just throw the emerald in there right now. Oh, that emeralds don't work. Okay. Well, it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Maybe it will get better as we get more higher up the trail. Let's see here. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers to go. We're only like halfway through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We're on the second half of the tiers, so we're not that far into it. So we'll have to see. Now, I think I'm going to use a bunch of my... let's see here. Where's all my iron and tin? And I think I'm going to make a set of steel armor. So I think you need 28. Wait, I always do this wrong. It's not 10. It is magnesium, which I conveniently have 28 of. So it takes 28 of something to make a full set of armor, I believe. So I'll go ahead and smelt all this up. Okay, so I have enough pieces of steel to get started. First, a helm. This looks interesting. Oh, it just looks like any other helm, okay. And then some legs. Or boots, I mean. And after that, a chest. And let's see here, what else? Now I need legs. There we go, looks like I made too much steel, but that's okay. I'll be using more of it, so I guess it's only 24 to make a full set of anything. So this will go in the ingots chest. Actually, let's test steel in here. See if a more valuable metal gets us anything. I don't know if it's on metal value or what, the way these abstractors work. I guess we'll find in a second. Oh yeah, that got us way more experience than the copper. Okay, so the rarer the bar you put in here, the more levels you get for it. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so the abstractor's fault is not in itself. It was in the fact that we were putting really cheap metals in there and hoping for greatness. I guess that's just a lesson. Don't be cheap and hope for great things. Okay, maybe we'll get... I would like to have an even 4 levels to enchant with. But this is fine. This is fine as it stands. So... Right. Enchanting's not happening right now. Nope. Okay. So, even as it is, I don't want to be taking this stuff into the Nether with me right now, because I don't know how hostile it's going to be. Let's see, this goes in the wood chest. Fantasy and normal. And I don't want my steel pickaxe. Okay. Alright, it looks like we're all set to go into the Nether. We'll just pop in the portal here and see what type of metals we can find. I've created the portal, but I haven't gone through it yet. I wanted you guys to be with me for that. Ooh, there's another fortress nearby. That's cool. It appears that obsidian spawns naturally in the Nether here. Ooh. This is not a good place to be. If like a gas gets really mad, we're in some trouble. Okay, so this is going to be our first Nether ore. And let's take a gander at what it is. Over here in the safety of the... Oh, lava raining from the sky. Why? Let's see here if we can prevent it from doing... Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to burn to death. This is a fantastic first trip to the Nether. There we go. So what we got was adolorite. Very interesting. Here's some more over here. What's this? Oh, that's... Oh, it's a gold sword. I see. Okay. This is Midacium. Now, some of the Nether ores, Vulcanite, and there's another one whose name I can't remember right now, you can use as fuels in furnaces and such. So definitely keep my eye out for that type of stuff because it can be useful. Okay, so now the main, like, the abstractor is the main fantasy thing. The crusher and furnaces are the main things for the base metals, and the main thing for this is the smelters. So these are like furnaces, except you pump lava into them. So I need ignacium, something rather. Let's see here. Is that a combination of something? No, it's just a straight up ore. Let's see here. Shadow iron smelter. And how does one make shadow iron? With shadow iron... Oh, shadow iron is just... It's not an ore. How does shadow steel... Is it an ore? How does one get... Okay, well, I guess we'll just keep doing some mining and exploration here. And hopefully we will... Ooh! Okay, so this ore, I don't remember its name, but it's poisonous if you stand on it. This is Viroxys. Pretty cool stuff. pretty cool stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, my Nether portal's still close enough. So, there's some more of the blue stuff over there. I haven't found any of the tier 1 stuff for a smelter though, which is concerning, because I would like to get... My hope was to try to get a smelter by the end of this episode. But if that's not... If I can't find any of that ore, that's clearly not going to be happening. Oops. Should go pick all this up. Put these fires out. Get my ores. Okay. So, is that the same as... Oh wait, oh, there's the red ore, and I know the red ore is supposed to be good, so it's kind of hard to see. It blends in, but if you look, it's slightly different, and I don't have the ability to break it, which makes me sad. I probably need steel for it, but I'll make it really obvious that it's here so that later I can easily come back and grab it. Okay, let's go back to, so so this is the one that turns stuff into gold. Oh, I think there's some of it right there. Okay, my fortune may have turned around on me. Are you Ignoracium, or whatever the heck it's called? No, it looks like that was Medacium, okay. Man, these ores just like to hide from me. What is this? What are you? That is I'm not even... Lemurite? Lemurite sounds right. Huh. What is this? That is shadow iron, okay. We need shadow iron for the tier 2 machine. However, that will be problematic if we cannot get a tier 1 machine. Okay, so there's plenty of the shadow iron. Plenty of it. Let's see here. I assume this is more... Yep. This is shadow iron, I bet. And this is whatever the heck that one the wiki was talking about that's really hard to get and is the most powerful and rare because it blends in so well. So I'll do that so I can easily find it. Where are you shooting at me from? I don't even... How do you see me? So these nether ores are surprisingly easy to find. I guess because the whole place is a spawn space for it. Okay, so now to get out of here. No, gosh dang it, now I can't get that back because my pick broke. Okay, so this is the way out over here. That's fine, I have to come back this way to get the red ore anyway. Okay, so I'm going to regroup and get myself another pick and get some of these ores macerating. Yep, okay. So I'll see you guys in a moment. So I figure since we have the nether ores in here and our storage is going to start getting convoluted with the ores not being able to divide it up, I figured that this was a good time to go ahead and introduce the chest mod, or the chest part of this mod. So let's see, I want to make a whole bunch of these. So the first, or the second tier chest after wooden chests is brass. So get a bunch of that brass smelted up and it will be able to make a brass chest, and from there we can use this silver that we have to make silver chests, and then from silver chests, gold chests, and from gold chests, electrium chests, and from there platinum chests. Although we do not have the proper resources to make electrium, you need silver. Oh wait, it's just silver and gold. Never mind. What we can't make is platinum, because I haven't found platinum yet for whatever reason. It must be really rare. But yeah, we can get pretty far up the pay grade of chests here, so why things are crushing and being turned into brass, I'll just cut away and let things do their thing. Alright, so now we have a bunch of brass. We can go ahead and upgrade some of these to brass chests, and then pop back here, grab some silver and start getting these upgraded to silver chests. And each upgrade basically adds an extra row of inventory, so it's pretty cool. Also, another thing I noticed, I must have been blind as a bat, or it must have just blended in really well, because we actually did get Ignatis ore, whatever you call it. And so I will be able to get smelters started, which shall be goodness and goodness only. Well, I'm going to call it there for this episode. We jumped into the nether and started taking a look at some of the nether ores. And next time we pop around, I'll finish getting these chests upgraded and we'll get started on a smelter. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and I'll see you all next time. Doodles!